Hi YouTube, it's me Lena, and I'm here today with a project pan update. For those of you that don't know what a project pan is, it's where you pick out a certain amount of products that you want to use until they are completely done. The technical term is a project tin pan. I have more than 10 products, so I don't call it a project tin pan, I just say project pan. A lot of other people on YouTube will call it that as well. And in theory, you're supposed to do not supposed to do anything. You can do whatever you want. But the people who originally thought it up said that they were going to do a no-buy, which means they were not going to buy any cosmetics unless they ran out of something like, let's say, mascara. Because at 3 months, you throw the mascara out because it might give you an eye infection. Blah, 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 blah. But I decided not to do a no-buy because, as most of you who have tuned in with me before know, my house burned down in January. I've been replacing a makeup collection. I tried to go on a no-buy and it just short-circuited my brain. Because my brain has kind of been it's been slowing down a lot, as I'm sure y'all have been able to tell by just the amount of stuff that I show in my weekly hauls. But my brain is telling me, you have to replace everything that you had, when that is not necessarily the case, and I have to go kill my cat. He is currently on the kitchen freaking counter. I have locked my cat out of the bedroom so that I don't have a weird extra lighting coming from my bedroom, which is like right there. And my cat is very pissed because I pulled him off the bed to do it. He has attacked the carpet, he has attacked shoes, he has tried to go in the kitchen cabinet, he has climbed onto the kitchen counter. I might be forced to kill him. His name is Faust. My dog's name is Mephistopheles. Obviously, they should have had their names switched. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, project pan, no buy. If you want to do a project pan, you can do a no buy. You do not have to. But I hope that I have explained it without sounding completely like a lunatic. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below. Someone had asked me to do a full what is a project pan video. I don't think that would make a very long video, like a probably 2-minute video. So I decided to just intro it this time saying, project pan, you use a product, you pick out a certain amount of products, you use them until they are used up. In theory, you can go on a no-buy while you are doing it. It does not necessarily have to be makeup. One of my original project pan items was a body lotion, but I used it up, so I was able to buy another one. And in my project pan, I had stuff that I was going to replace it with. I do not have my list with me right now, but I can tell you whichever one of them I was going to replace them with as I show them to you. Anyways, enough with the babble. Let's get started. What should we start with? I hate your face. Can you hear him? He's so cute and he's so loving until he decides to attack your feet. Like a cat, I guess. I don't know. Let's start with my foundations. I had a container of Revlon Color Stay in Ivory. This is not the original one. And I depotted it at some point just because the Revlon Color Stays, as most of you know, do not come with any kind of squeeze out tube. They're just a big open hole. I finished it. I finished it like the day after my last update. This is actually, I had bought another one in the oily to combination skin formula so that I could finish my other two too dark for me foundations. And I like this formula so much better. And it makes me hate some of my other products a lot less. So I have oily skin, so it would make sense that I should use the oily to combination of oily skin rather than the normal to dry skin, but it made a world of difference in my makeup. My other two foundations are the Revlon Age Defy in Tender Beige. It's a little too dark for me, which is why I have the Revlon Color Stay in Ivory. There used to be like big holes in it, but once they hit the side, they move around, so I think the bottle is about half full at the moment. Like, it just feels about half full. One of these times, I'm going to actually stick like a toothpick or a Q-tip in there and actually mark where it's at so I can start marking it, but I would have to remember to do that, and I'm not very good at remembering things. Note, somebody asked me to do a what is a project fan video like a month ago. Here's my CoverGirl At Last Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, blah 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 blah, in Creamy Natural, which is one shade too dark. It is now about down to here. I kind of alternate between the too dark for me foundations and the light foundation, which is why I went through the light foundation so much faster. The other foundation like product that I have that I haven't been using is the Physicians Formula Healthy Wear Light to Natural Tinted Moisturizer in SPF 50. I have a pool now that I have moved. Once it gets a little warmer and I'm out there, this is going to be my face sunscreen. It's a touch dark for me, but I'll be using it as a face sunscreen, so I don't really care. So once I am able to go swimming every day, this will be gone. The other product that I haven't used yet because I have another highlighter is the Be a Bombshell, the One Stick in Girl Crush. It's the super glittery pink thing that is a huge thing that came from Ipsy, and I want to say November. My sister sent me hers because I got this really pretty red color. She got this color and it looked really strange on her. I can only wear it as a highlight because it's very glittery. Let's go with my highlighter next that I am just about done with. This is the e.l.f. Radiance Enhancer in Spotlight. That sounded attractive. And I found out why I didn't see it move for the longest time. My packaging has gone all jack nasty, but you can see it goes all the way like down to here. That would explain why for the longest time I'm like, why am I using this? What's going on? But I mean, in 2 weeks, this is going to be done. And I can actually move on to that Be a Bombshell in One Stick. Or just play with some of my other highlighters, because I have like 3 or 4 that have come as part of palettes and whatnot. My Maybelline Baby Skin, the change in foundation slightly has made me hate this less. I can't say like it more because I still don't really like it. I still don't think it does what it says it's going to do. But my foundation doesn't move around quite as much because of the change in foundations. But it's now down to here. This is the thing that I think has been down to here for like 3 updates now. I'm probably exaggerating, but it feels that way. So I definitely use it every day, but it doesn't seem like it's moving. I don't know, it's probably just something in my head. What next? I just dropped something. And my cat thinks it's a toy! I'm picking it up with my foot. This is the Benefit Fake Up in 01 Light. It had gotten completely flat, so I decanted it and there was a ton left. I mean, I decanted it like right after my last video, so I mean this is still with 2 weeks of use, but there's probably another month of use in there. And the other, whatchamacallit, concealer is actually an eye brightener from Neutrogena, the Healthy Skin Brightening Eye Perfector. I have been using this a little bit. I've been trying out the Wayne Goss method of applying concealer, and he says to apply a liquid concealer over a cream concealer if you have a cream concealer. He actually says don't use a cream concealer if you can help it, but I have one, and I don't like the method. I love Wayne Goss, but I don't like your method. But it does have SPF 25 in it, and that's always nice. So I don't know, once I'm done with the Benefit one, I might like that one on its own a little bit better, but together I do not like them. Let's go with eyeliners next. Here is my e.l.f. Brightening Eyeliner in this teeny tiny packaging. There's a swatch of it right there. I just did my Ipsy video before this, so I'm covered in swatches. It's all black eyeliner. It is not a very smooth applying eyeliner. It actually drags across my eyelid, and I know that you can light it with a lighter for a second to melt it a little bit and make it soft. I don't know where my lighter is. The joys of moving. So, and the other eyeliner I sort of have in my project pan is the Wet n Wild Color Icon that I've just used on my waterline. I finally 2 weeks ago about sharpened it for the first time. This, if you have black hair, this can be used as a brow liner. Like, it even says it on the packaging. But this one, I don't know how much longer this is going to take me, because you'd think an eyeliner would go fast because you have to sharpen it a lot. I've been talking a lot and my throat hurts, but it's still here. I've had this since January and it's still here. I'm getting a little frustrated. What else do I have? Okay, I'll do I'll do my pan that palette last. So let's do my powder. This is the Wet n Wild Cover All powder. I actually really like this. I just want to try something different, so I figured I'd throw it in here. The pan has gotten a lot bigger. I've been focusing on the bottom of that. So I don't know how much longer it's going to take, but it's going fairly quickly. And I'm sure once it gets around the edges, it's going to be really hard to actually pick up anything on it. I hate this little sponge because it gets curved and it gets really hard to actually shut it. Here is my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Duo that I am wearing some of today. The pan on the blush doesn't feel like it's gotten much bigger. The pad on the bronzer has gotten a little bit bigger, and it's only gotten a little bit bigger because I realized that this was making my contour orange. I know this is supposed to be an almost universal coloring, but it is not universal for me. I actually went ahead and picked up the bronzer that I was going to replace it with, which is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Just for those of you that are curious as to what it looks like. It is a cooler toned bronzer that works better as a contour for me. So, but I've still been using this to bronze up my face, like on my neck and around the top and whatever, just wherever I want a little bit of a glow. And it works alright for that. Let's see, how much else do I have? Because I have a lot of stuff. Here are my two lip products. Here is the Revlon Lip Butter and Berry Smoothie, which I love the color, but I don't love the texture. I have been using this a good bit, and these go kind of quickly. So that's probably used about another eighth of it, or maybe a quarter. Here is my Mica Beauty Tinted Lip Balm in Natural. Oh my god, you've used a lot. I poked a hole in it, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to see how low it actually went. But I'm wearing it today under my Pop Beauty pouty thing in Peony Petal. It's this right here that I got from Ipsy. Then I went and bought a big one of while it was on sale. And do I have anything else? Just my palette? Okay. And I'm also participating in Pan That Palette with Amber F. I will link her original video about it down below. Here is my palette in question. I don't think my purple has moved. Shit. Hold on 1 second. This is live filming! I dropped it on camera and I broke most of the rest of the purple. As I was saying, I haven't used it in 2 weeks and it hasn't changed shape. Well, that is the thing about hitting pan, is that when they drop, they will break easier. So you got to see that on camera. Anyways, well, the purple is now pretty much gone. I hit a lot more pan on the pink because that is what I wear a lot day to day. I have to go kill my cat again. This is the most insane video I have ever recorded because my dog is now freaked out because I just screamed at the cat. Let me pick him up. Come on, butt. A wild moe appears. I'm not professional at all. Let's try this again. Purple, now that I dropped it, pretty much gone. Although a lot of it was gone anyway. Pink is what I wear a lot of days, so the pan has gotten bigger. I'm wearing this one today with a little bit of this in my crease. I haven't decided if I like it yet, but I figured I'd give it a try just for something a little different. And that is my palette, and that is my project pan, and this is the hardest video I have ever filmed. Oh my god. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry that this video was ever so insane. Hopefully the next one I film will be a lot more calm. Subscribe if you enjoy the madness. And we will see you later. Thank you. Bye.